beautiful beings. Hey, hey, hey. Happy day. It's a beautiful Monday. Something told me to go live on here and pull some tarot cards. This is one of my favorite decks. It's called the Groovy Weight deck. Pull some tarot cards for Libra season and go off the rising sign. So this will be for your rising sign. Also check your moon and your sun and your Venus, because it could, resonate with multiple. Stay hydrated. You can resonate with multiple signs depending on prominent influences and strong placements within your chart. So if your rising doesn't resonate, or even if it does, check your other placements too. So I'm going to start with Aries as per usual. If you guys feel called to send donations and tips, the link is in my Instagram bio. Just hit that little button that says tip jar. Much appreciated. All right, so for Aries rising, Libra season is going to be illuminating your 7th house, which is all about relationships and other people, not necessarily romantic, although it could be romantic, but more specifically relationships, all types of relationships you have with other people, and a big focus on your relationships with other people and making changes to those, changing how you structure those, changing how you take action in your relationships, structuring the relationships you have in your life, and how that's impacting your Aries risings. How that's impacting your sense of self as well, since you have Chiron in your 1st house right now. Okay, a lot of cards fell out. We're going to take those 3. So what came out for you, Aries risings, is the King of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the 7 of Wands. So I feel like this is like you need to be staying strong in your emotional maturity right now, Aries risings. You need to be creating space for yourself, and yes, it's important to go out and socialize and get clear on the types of relationships you want and calling those in for yourself, but also really important to put yourself first right now when you feel like you're getting burnt out within your relationships. And the Knight of Swords, I feel like, indicates you might be moving too quickly towards something, and maybe getting yourself into a tizzy, or expecting yourself to have things figured out too soon. So watch your thoughts, watch the stories you're telling yourself, watch your perceptions. Again, Mercury retrograde is in your 7th house as well, so watch what other people are mirroring back to you that is having you reflect on your perceptions and your thought patterns, and stay firm in what you want, stay firm in what you're calling in, stay firm in what you're manifesting, with that passion. Don't dim your passion, or dim your light, or dim your confidence, or your boldness, but also kind of, reassess what you're telling yourself around it. All right, Taurus risings and the sun on the bottom, Aries risings. This is a positive time for you, and will be bringing you a lot of positive people and positive opportunities. So stay strong in that vision, despite what things look like. Taurus risings, Libra season is illuminating your 6th house, which is all about work, relationships. Sorry, not relationships. But I mean, it is Libra, so this will be work relationships, relationships that are going to be either impacting in a positive way, or I won't use that language. Either hindering or empowering your well-being. So how your relationships are empowering or hindering your well-being, your health, your work, your career. Taurus rising is really important for you to get clear on the people that are around you that will benefit your well-being, benefit your health, benefit what you're creating for yourself in terms of your health, your routine, and your work life, and what you want to be working towards, what people you want to be working with as well, and how you want to be taking action towards your career and your well-being and your health. 2 of Swords came out for you, Taurus risings. Don't allow yourself to be blinded by things or belief systems. Don't allow yourselves to get caught up in stories or, I don't use the word negative, but like disempowering thought patterns, disempowering thought loops. Nip those in the bud. 3 of Swords also came out, maybe 23. You've been seeing a lot, Taurus risings, or 2s or 3s. 3 of Swords is all about feeling like, someone has kind of like done you wrong, or you had a feeling about someone that was going to betray you or break your heart, and it happened. And this is telling you to really look at what the ways that you're illusioning yourself. And see, I feel like the messages don't even really want to come out for you, Taurus, because I feel like you're blocking yourself from seeing clearly, from seeing fully what is in your friend groups. You have Neptune in retrograde in your 11th house right now, so you're kind of illusioning yourself from seeing what it doesn't even want to come out. Like, the message doesn't even want to come out because you're illusioning yourself from seeing the truth. So ask yourself, what is the truth in this situation? What are these people trying to do or trying to make me believe that, you know, doesn't resonate with me, that doesn't feel good to me? Because as a Taurus rising, you like to make others feel comfortable, but you yourself have to feel comfortable. So if you don't feel comfortable within a relationship dynamic or a work situation, then leave and, like, you know, cut those ties, like cut it out, even if it's gonna like break your heart. Like, allow yourself to take off these blindfolds and see it for what it really is and let it go and leave it behind. As a Taurus rising, you can also have a tendency to hold on for things for too long. So it's time to let things go that don't serve you, that don't feel good, even if it's uncomfortable, because it will bring in new amazing things into your life. You got the Nine of Pentacles here. Like, own your power as a Earth rising. Like, you have the ability to be stern and strong in your sense of self. So use that to cut these people out of your life that maybe have been, you know, making you feel like less than or disempowered, or just like not feeling good in general. So that's what I have for you, Taurus risings. If you're just now hopping on, you can send me donations and tips through the link in my bio. Just hit that tip jar button. I also do mini readings. So if you would like a tarot reading, a personal tarot reading for yourself, they're $11. And if you would like an astrology and or human design mini 10-minute reading, they're $33. And you can do that through the tip jar mini reading button in the link in my bio as well. Okay, Nine of Swords. This is for Gemini risings. So let me change up my chart here so I can see what's going on for you, Gemini risings. Libra season is illuminating your 5th house. And again, when the sun moves through a house, it is illuminating that. It's a focus for you this season. Libra season began on the 22nd, and it will be going until the 22nd of October, I want to say. I don't know the exact, it changes every year. But I think it's October 22nd that Libra season will be in effect until. So this is when this will be playing out for you. So Gemini risings, the Nine of Swords came out. What again, kind of similar to Taurus risings, what are you blinding yourself from seeing fully and clearly? Page of Cups came out as well. You're beginning a new maybe relationship, new journey with your emotions, maybe getting more vulnerable about what you're feeling and sharing that with more people so that you know, it's seen and it's heard. Judgment card on the bottom. Make sure that you're using discernment with the people that you're sharing your emotions with, that you're allowing to create space for you and hold space for you, because when you're in a very vulnerable state, you're very sensitive to you know, what people are, what their energy is when they're holding the space for you. So, and also you have the Devil card coming out here. So this is your spread, Gemini risings. This is your spread. There's something you're not allowing yourself to see. There's something you're also holding yourself in bondage to that you need to let go of right now. And like I said, Libra season is illuminating your 5th house. So how can you channel maybe the emotional vulnerability that you're growing through, the emotional feelings that are coming up for you? How can you channel that into your creativity, into your passions, and really honor and nurture your inner child right now? That's a big theme for you during this season, Gemini risings. Really nurturing and honoring your inner child and allowing your inner child to feel seen, to feel heard, to feel like it can express itself, and also that emotional vulnerability support your inner child, and feeling like you have the people around you that honor your vulnerability and that can hold space for it, like I said, in a way that makes you feel nurtured, makes you feel safe, makes you feel seen, makes you feel heard, and makes you feel like safe to heal from whatever's coming up for you, Gemini risings. Yeah, take action towards your passions, take action towards your creativity, whatever that is. It could be painting, could be singing, could be just going out and dancing, could be creating content for social media, since you have this also like mirroring your 11th house. Channel that creativity into social media and share it. Could be beneficial for you, especially with Venus in your 6th house right now. The moon is actually in your 1st house right now, so you might be feeling emotional right now, Gemini risings, but it will pass, as things always do. All right, that's for Gemini risings. Cancer risings, let's see what's going on for you in Libra season. Oh, that was enough cards. That's all the cards. Ah! They all fell on the ground. Okay, Cancer risings. Libra season's illuminating your 4th house. You might be moving. You might be feeling called to change some things within your home situation, within your family life. Creating more balance and harmony. You might have some Taurus in your chart, because similar cards came out for you as did for Taurus risings. So again, check your sun, moon, and Venus placements. Maybe also your north node. admit heaven, depending on what you're currently growing through, or just watch the whole video and see what resonates and take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so Cancer risings, strength came out for you. You're really learning what it takes to be strong, especially with this transit being in your 4th house right now, maybe within your home life or your family life. A lot of things in your home and family life are requiring strength, and are requiring why can't I say that? Requiring bravery, calling for boldness. But there is something too with this 2 of Swords that you're blinding yourself to, that you're not allowing yourself to see fully or clearly. And again, this might be within your 4th house, which is the houses represent your areas of life in astrology. So this is the area of life that represents your home, your family, your subconscious as well. So there might be something about your psyche, your subconscious, your belief system that you're not allowing yourself to see. Maybe this is manifesting too in your career, Cancer risings, with Chiron being in your 10th house right now. You're going through a lot of healing in your career, and your reputation is going through kind of a transformation right now. But you will be getting a lot of clarity around how you need to be communicating more effectively to create more balance and harmony in your home, your family life, and within your subconscious. Hi, Katie. So allow yourself to see clearly what these things are trying to show you, and don't be disillusioned by how things look. Cancer risings, you're super intuitive, so tap into how things feel and honor that versus how things look on the external, on the outside. Page of Wands, you're taking action towards something. Maybe this is a new beginning that you feel really passionate about starting. You feel passionate about like taking action towards. Great time to do that right now, as you have Venus in your 5th house. So taking action towards your passions, your creativity, kind of playing with your inner child and giving your inner child a voice, and taking action towards what your inner child wants to do. I'm also going to put in the comments, oh, thank you. This is for Cancer risings. I'm doing all the zodiac signs. So I'm going to put this as a pinned comment so y'all hopping on know what I'm talking about. Libra season horoscope for all signs. I'm going to do a fun emoji too. Pin comment. Woo! Did it. I'm gonna hydrate as well. So, Cancer risings, you're super intuitive. Trust that intuition. Trust how things feel. And take action towards your passions right now. It is needed. 3 of Swords, maybe something is disappointing you or will be disappointing you towards the end of Libra season, since this is the end of your spread. Again, this is kind of like how your spread is going. This is the first card, so like, you need strength right now. You need to call in your strength and your warrior self to take action towards your passions. 3 of Swords might be a little disappointment coming in towards the end, but it's going to be for your highest good, because everything happens for us. All right, next up is Leo risings. Excited to hear how these messages resonate with you all. And I will be posting this to my IGTV and YouTube if you missed the beginning. All right, Leo risings. What do you have for Leo risings? Libra season is in your 3rd house, Leo rising. So this is a big focus on your perception, especially with this Mercury retrograde transiting here. Being really discerning with the stories that you're telling yourself, and allowing yourself to see things from a new perspective, and telling yourself new stories, and not getting caught up in old thought loops or old thought patterns. 9 of Wands came out for you, Leo rising. What else wants to come out for you? Yeah, taking action towards creating new thought loops and new stories, and how you're speaking to yourself. 9 of Swords came out, not blinding yourself with old things. It's time for the new. It's time for the new. 4 cards came out. So 8 of Pentacles and 9 of Swords. 8 of Swords and 9 of Swords. Did I say it? I think I called this 9 of Swords, but this is the 8 of Swords. This is the 9 of Swords. And those both came out for you, Leo rising. So I feel like there's something that you've been, and see, the words don't even want to come through as clearly right now, Leo risings, because there's something you've been not allowing yourself to see fully or see clearly, and it's really causing a, what's the word? Causing a drag in the way that you're expressing yourself. Leo risings, you're so innately gifted at being able to express yourself, and it being like the joy that lights up a room, and something has been like keeping you from being fully expressed in that. And I feel like it has to relate to, again, your thought patterns, your perceptions, the stories that you're telling yourself, how you're talking to yourself, the way you're communicating to yourself and communicating to other people, maybe about your current situation or how you're currently feeling. Like, Leo risings, you have the power to change it. So it's about using that power, using the power of your spoken word to change the way you're feeling. I just posted a wonderful reel, a wonderful tool to change your feeling state. It's using divine alchemy. It's a shamanistic, why can't the words come through? It's like a shamanistic tool and resource to change what you're feeling. It's super simple. You just say, I alchemize this insecurity into confidence. And it literally just like shifts your energetic state and your energetic being. You got to say it with conviction and presence, and it will change your state and it will change your being. So go check out that reel if you're feeling like disempowered or if you're feeling a little bit insecure at all. Leo risings, this is for you, but if this resonates with you, take it. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All right, Knight of Wands, Leo risings, you're wanting to move towards something amazing, something that really lights up your passion, your creativity, because as Leo risings, you're so naturally gifted at being that, expressing your passions in a really fun, loving way. So it's time to get back to that, Leo risings, and not dissuade yourself by your thought patterns, not giving more weight or attention to your thoughts and your beliefs about yourself that really don't serve you, and keeping yourself up at night from them. Like, let that shit go, let it go, transmute it, alchemize it, like change it, and come back to who you know yourself to be, which is the passionate, loving person that you are, and the energy that you have to share with others and inspire others and empower others and lift others up through lifting up yourself. You've been working hard on something, Leo risings, putting a lot of work into something, and it's time to let go of those thoughts that are telling you haven't done enough work, or you haven't, you're not good enough, or whatever, like those disempowering thoughts. Like, let them go. It's time to let them go and tell yourself new, more empowering thoughts, and talk to yourself more than you listen to yourself. All right, Leo risings, that's all I have for you. Virgo risings, let's see what I got for you. Libra is transiting your second house. So Virgo risings, this is a focus on your self-worth and really telling yourself new stories around your worth, your worthiness, what you deem yourself to be worthy of. You'll probably be feeling more focused to bring in material possessions to you that matter, that create more harmony and balance within your life. And look at this. We got the 2 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. Collaborations might be helping you out this season with Libra season. Taking action towards those. Taking action towards getting more possessions that create more beauty in your life, more harmony, more balance, make you feel like centered and peaceful. 9 of Cups on the bottom, Virgo risings. This is your month of wish fulfillment. All right, 10 of Wands came out. So letting go of, let me just see what these cards are, because a lot of cards came out for you, Virgo risings. 6 of Wands, stay strong in your sense of self. Let go the burdens that you may have been carrying because they're not serving you and getting to where you need to go. Like, let them go. 6 of Wands, stay strong in who you are. Remember your strength. Remember that you're victorious no matter what. Page of Swords, begin a new thought pattern. Begin new belief systems that really serve you, that really empower you, that make you feel like this like strong, victorious person that you are, Virgo risings. That you're so worthy of having everything you desire. And it's telling yourself new stories around that will call it in for you and that will bring it in even quicker. I'm going to close my door because my roommate just got home. And hydrate. All right, so yeah, Virgo risings, amazing things will come in for you when you start to tell yourself and embody these new stories that you start to tell yourself that are positive, that are empowering, that really guide you to where you need to go, and will also bring in amazing collaborations and people in your life that will help you feel empowered as well in what you're creating, Virgo risings. All right, Libra risings. Trying to get ahead of myself and get to Scorpio already. Libra risings. This will, obviously, Libra is transiting your first house this month, so you're feeling really strong in your sense of self and your identity, the way that you're presenting yourself to other people, and taking action towards that. Changing your thought stories around your sense of self, talking to yourself more than you listen to yourself, really getting into a groove and flow with the way that you're empowering yourself and not seeking validation from other people before you get it from yourself. All right, Libra risings, the Emperor came out for you. This is the card of Aries. You're really strong in your sense of self right now. Page of Pentacles, new beginnings with money, finances, material possessions, and self-worth. Really, really choosing to see yourself as being worthy of what you desire and that it's already coming in for you. It's already here. It just hasn't happened yet, but it's on its way. Four of Cups, really allowing yourself to see what wants to come in for you and not focusing on what you don't think you have enough of yet, really giving more weight to what you already have and being grateful for what you already have, Libra risings. And an amazing connection I feel will be coming for you in October. Maybe this is a romantic connection or a more aligned friendship or a soul friend connection or collaboration will be coming in for you, Libra rising. So that's what I see for you. Again, really changing the way that you've been talking to yourself to be more positive and empowering. All right, Scorpio risings. For you, Libra's transiting your 10th house. So this is, sorry, not 10th house, 12th house. I'm getting ahead of myself. The Devil, I have the 4323 channel on Human Design, so forgive me. I'm like, it's been a struggle of my life to not be in the future. Clear, cancel, delete. I'm in the present moment now. Okay, Scorpio risings, you got the Devil, you got Judgment, and let's see what else you got, Scorpio risings. You got the Empress. Ooh, so I feel like you're going to be letting go of something that's been holding you back, that's been keeping you constrained, that's been keeping you bonded, that you don't want in your life anymore, Scorpio risings, especially with Libra season transiting your 12th house, which is the hidden house, which is when the sun is here. This brings up things that you have kept hidden from yourself for the last year. It brings up a lot of feelings. It brings up a lot of past life karma in order for you to release and go through a death of and be reborn, which you'll be reborn into the Empress. But use discernment. Use discernment with what you're cutting in and out, what you're cutting out of your life and bringing into your life. And this will help you to feel empowered, make you feel like that goddess you are, Scorpio risings, and really allowing yourself. I mean, you got Venus in your first house right now, like really embodying. I like that. It's like embodying goddess. Let me use that word, embodying. I'm glad I said that. This Empress that you are, and then this is the card of Venus. So like really allowing yourself, Scorpio risings, to be in that energy, maybe changing up your appearance, changing up how you've been dressing, and really allowing yourself to see yourself as a new person, as already reborn, even if you're still kind of in the darkness of the 12th house energy that I was talking about. It will pass and it will lead you somewhere amazing, Scorpio risings. Let go of what does not serve you. Let it go. Something better will come in. It's this or something better. Use that mantra if you've been struggling with letting go. Okay, Sag risings. Libra season is in your 11th house. So you're blown up on social media this month, Sag risings, until October 22nd. Again, I'm covering Libra season, which is... I just forgot what life is. September 22nd to October 22nd is Libra season. So this is when the sun in Libra will be transiting your 11th house, Sagittarius. Wow, I've been talking a lot. We're getting towards the end. I'm starting to lose my words. All right, Wheel of Fortune came out for you. The High Priestess came out for you, Sag risings. Oh, damn, Sagittarius. And again, check your sun, moon, and Venus. I'll be reposting this to my IGTV and YouTube if you're just tuning in. And I already covered your rising sign or your sun, moon, and Venus. All right, Sag risings, you're letting go of something that you've had an emotional tie to with this 8 of Cups here. Things are moving forward for you in a really positive way, Sag risings. You're really becoming more committed, more fixed, more dedicated to what you're doing. You're putting your work out there. You're talking more on social media. You're putting yourself out there more on social media. You're really creating collaborations and connections on social media that are meant for you. So this is a really positive month, Sagittarius, for you to be putting yourself out there on social media, because you will be seen. You will create the connections and the collaborations and the people coming to you that you've been desiring for some time. And it's really about putting yourself out there, allowing yourself to communicate who you are and be seen as that, and the High Priestess energy. So using your intuition, using discernment through your intuition, allowing yourself to also be seen in like your psychic abilities and your gifts and your spirituality, if that's something that you feel passionate about sharing on social media, like doing that this month, because it'll really reap an amazing results for you. And walking away from what has kept you kind of maybe stuck emotionally, or what has like kept you comfortable but isn't really serving your higher purpose, walking away from that at this time and really allowing yourself to be the queen that you are, and let anything go that doesn't empower you in that energy. On the bottom of the deck, 8 of Swords. Don't allow yourself to be blinded to take off the blindfold and see things as they are, Sagittarius risings. And put yourself out the world in a way that makes you feel passionate and makes you feel lit up. All right, Capricorn risings. Libra season is transiting your 10th house, so this is all about career. Things are moving really quickly for you, Capricorn risings, but you're going to, at the end of mid-October, probably feel like something or someone has left you out in the cold, or maybe this is you kind of left yourself out in the cold with the way that you're expecting things to look and be for you when they aren't necessarily matching up to that. So really allowing yourself to be grateful for what you have accomplished, Cap risings, and what you have done, because you have such high expectations of yourself. It can be really easy to get caught up in these loops of expectation. You have Pluto transiting your first house right now, so you're going through a huge transformation and death and rebirth of your sense of self, your identity, the way that you're presenting yourself to the world. So really allowing yourself to go through those cycles and not be bogged down by expectations of yourself, or really like getting in your head about, again, how things, how you want things to look versus what they actually look like, and really being grateful for what you've created and what you've done and what you're working towards, and what you have right now in this present moment, and clearing away those expectations. Things are moving quickly for you. They're coming in really quickly, and it's because you've been doing what you're passionate about. You've been sharing that with the world, and things are moving really quickly. You're coming into a greater sense of balance and harmony within your career and your work life as well. So it's just about telling yourself new stories that line up to that, to line up to what your reality is actually like versus your expectation of what it should be like. Don't leave yourself out in the cold. Acknowledge yourself for what you've done, what you've been through, what you've grown through, what you have moved through, what you have created for yourself, and what you have right now in this present moment. You can create whatever you want, Cap risings. You have all the tools. Believe. Choose faith over fear. All right, Aquarius risings. Libra season's transiting your 9th house. You might be traveling or feeling called to explore new places or learn about something. What order am I doing these in? The zodiac order. So going from Aries to Pisces. Aquarius risings. I'm almost done. Aquarius is right now, and Pisces is next, and then we're done. Which I'll be reposting the replay, Katie, if you missed yours, to my IGTV, so you can watch it in a little bit when it's reposted. Aquarius risings. Libra season is transiting your 9th house, so again, you might be feeling called to travel, to study. I feel like you'll really be feeling called to take action towards something you wanting to be learned about, and you're really excited about it, as like these words are like trying to all come out at once. Aquarius risings, you're really learning to teach yourself new things and to be that teacher, to step into that teacher role, as you have Saturn and Jupiter in your first house right now, and it's got to be something that expands you. It's got to be something that makes you feel lit up. And really changing, again, there's just this big collective energy right now of changing our perception, changing the stories that we're telling ourselves, changing the way we're communicating to ourselves. And this is especially true for you, Aquarius risings, as you have Chiron in your 3rd house right now, which your perception and your mental mind chatter is going through a big healing. So really allowing yourself to just study what feels good, study what lights you up. You got the 7 of Pentacles came out, and the Queen of Pentacles. A lot of money is coming in for you, Aquarius risings. Woo! Especially with Venus in your 10th house, when you just let go of control of like, how's the money gonna come in? I don't see it coming. And just like do what you're passionate about, and the money will come, Aquarius risings. Trust in that. Give and receive. Make sure you have an equal exchange of giving and receiving, the 6 of Cups in your life, and that you're honoring your inner child. You got the North Node in your 5th house right now, which is the house of inner child. So allowing yourself to really honor what your inner child is wanting, letting it have a voice and taking action towards that. If it's just to like go out and play in the woods, or whatever it may be, really honoring that in each and every moment. And as long as it feels passionate, it will lead you to success, Aquarius risings. 7 of Pentacles, you are reaping your harvest, Aquarius risings. You've planted a lot of seeds, and now it's time to harvest them. Don't y'all just love that this is a canvas plant? I do. Have you done Scorpio rising yet? Yeah, I don't remember at which time I did it out, but maybe about 15 minutes ago, like halfway in. Yeah, watch the replay. I appreciate you, Katie. Much love. Queen of Pentacles, Aquarius risings, you are the queen or the king of your finances right now, so really allowing yourself to step into that role. And like, again, as long as you're passionate about it, the money will come, and allowing yourself to believe that and not give any weight to anxieties or fears or worries about money, because it will come. And you're in a place of equal giving and exchanging, giving and receiving. So really allowing yourself to give when it feels like it lights you up, when you feel passionate about giving, and knowing that it's always going to come back to you. Giving is receiving. They are one and the same. All right. And allowing yourself to, Aquarius risings, to explore new places, because they will bring you experiences with things that you need to learn, and things that you will be then in turn, this will help you learn more things about yourself, and things that you will be then in turn teaching to others in the future. All right, Pisces risings. Libra season is transiting your 8th house. This is the last one, so this will probably be about 5 more minutes, and then I'll be posting the replay. I have a tip jar in my IG bio if anyone feels called to send a couple dollars. All right, so 8th house transit for you, Pisces risings. This is all about going through deaths and rebirths, allowing yourself to awaken to your psychic abilities, your gifts, Pisces risings. This is a huge time of really becoming aware of your psychic gifts and really awakening to those. And really, your Neptune's in your 1st house right now, so this is like happening. This is changing the way that you think of yourself. You're allowing yourself to be seen in a new way, in a way that you haven't really ever thought of before. And this is all happening for a reason, Pisces rising. So really allowing yourself to go through kind of a death of who you thought you were, and to really step into who you're becoming, who you're growing into being. Knight of Wands, things are moving really fast for you, Pisces risings. And you might feel like time has like either slowed down or expanded or sped up, because these things are really needing your attention. They need you to really like take action towards them. Knight of Wands is the fastest moving knight in the deck. So really allowing yourself to do that, staying firm in what you are passionate about, what you believe your higher vision to be for yourself, Pisces risings. And Temperance, allowing yourself to have balance with what you're awakening to, and also like staying grounded in the now and not allowing yourself to kind of be too much in the ethers. Pisces risings, you're a dreamer, and it's important to dream, but it's also important to have that groundedness as well, that practicality, and bring it back down to the earth realm, the 3D, whenever you need to, Pisces risings. When you feel like you're maybe too off in dreamland and it's causing a little bit of anxiety or a little bit of fear, especially with Libra transiting your 8th house, a lot of fear might be coming up, and this is only so that you can release it and transmute it into love. Fear is the opposite of love. So anytime we're feeling afraid, anytime we're feeling fear, it's an opportunity for us to transmute that, alchemize that into love. I just posted a reel about alchemy if you're interested in learning a really simple and amazing technique with alchemy, and how you can change your state to create more harmony and balance within your emotional state and well-being and in your body. You can use that for literally anything. If you had a headache, you can say, I alchemize this headache into relaxation, and it will do just that. It will do whatever you say. The important words are to say, I alchemize this into this. So go watch that reel if you feel called, Pisces risings, because that will also help you awaken to your abilities, which we all have. But Pisces risings, you're going through a huge awakening of it right now. So yeah, that's all I feel called to say for you, Pisces risings. Take action towards also sharing what you're learning right now about yourself, and don't feel afraid to talk about it or put it out into the world. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope it resonated. Excited to hear how it did. If you feel called to send a donation, the tip jar is in my IG bio and my link tree. I appreciate you so much, and sending you so much love for Libra season. It's going to be it already is, and it's going to be an even more than it already has been, expansive one. So much love.